It's 12 minutes away from 9. You know those Ellen DeGeneres commercials that we play? I'd like to see a shimmy over our coffee table here. By crikey,
what?
I'd pay big money to see Ellen DeGeneres shimmy. You know how in the commercial she shimmies over it?
Oh, you mean... Oh.
This would be a challenge, wouldn't it? For your Ellen DeGeneres. All right, Chris Pfeiffer is a motorcycle rider who loves breaking laws. In fact, he's made an art and a very comfortable living out of breaking laws. We're talking about the laws of physics and gravity. Chris is a street bike freestyler, or motorcycle stuntman, if you prefer, and he's one of the best in the business. Tristram Clayton is with him now in downtown Auckland. Before we meet him, Tristram, I see you're behind glass. Probably best for us, really. Keep you behind glass.
It's not so much me should be behind glass.
Or behind a brick
record holder. He just
actually
ate 5 huge cloves of garlic.
Oh, did he eat them?
What. He did it. And it was 5 big ones, but apparently they're 5 grams each, so it was quite something. But a new world record, brand new world record.
I thought he was sticking them up his nose. I'd pay money to see that too.
I think that helped with the eating, but I tell you what, I'm quite glad we didn't have time to do that interview because he had to stand so far back when he was talking. It was impressive in a strange way. Actually, Paul, more world records now. Something a little bit more spectacular, actually. As you mentioned in the intro there, we're going to talk to a guy called Chris Pfeiffer. Just seen him warming up. This is something else. Check this out. I think I can hear him now. Great stuff. And that's just by way of quick introduction. Welcome to the country.
Hi.
Just arrived last night.
Yeah.
Hey, in the intro we said that you defy the laws of gravity. I mean, this is just a small taste of what's to come. But I mean, it does look impossible. Where do those angles come from? Does gravity not apply to you?
Oh, I use it. Gravity is very important, and it's a lot of practice actually. And
I can imagine. Tell us how much you practice. When did you start riding a bike?
I started riding in an age of 5 years, and I always continued. And yeah. That's the secret.
And here you are now. And again, in the intro, we said one of the world's best. But to be honest, I think we can use the superlative this time. Chris is actually the world's best stunt motorcycle rider. Tell us some of the awards you've been winning this year and recently.
I've been in Japan, riding in the States, in Venezuela, and of course also in Germany and Italy, and all around the world, actually. And
something that took my fancy, I saw you the Stunt Wars. I love the title, the Stunt Wars. Tell us about that.
Yeah, it was a contest in US. It's actually the biggest US contest for stunt riders in Florida. And we went there. No European riders entered the competition so far. And this year we came, 3 Europeans, and I won it. So it was really maybe the biggest success this year.
Fantastic. Congratulations. You're here for the Big Boys Tours, which begins tomorrow. All right. Now, obviously, what we really want to do is seeing you do your thing that you're so good at. We'll let you take over from here.
Just one more thing. Come down to Aotea Square. I will be riding there at 1 p.m.
That's right, 1 p.m. today in Aotea Square today as well, if you want to see more. Anyway, let's see what you can do, Chris. Cheers. Just quickly, Bount, you're his manager. You're going to be describing to us some of the tricks he's been doing.
I'll try to.
All right. Here he comes. All right.
Coming in. That's a seat stander wheelie circle. So obviously he's standing on a bench of the seat, and now it's some variations on where he puts the foot. Now he's on one foot on a co-driver's footrest, touchdown, seat stander circles again. It's quite sketchy this morning as there's some rain on the...
Well, that's right. It's scary enough to watch anyway, let alone with all this wet weather on the ground.
Yeah, if you tell him, like, keep the front wheel up, he'll keep the front wheel up for ages, if you like. But, of course, it lifts from the variation. And as you can see, he's doing a lot of variations. Now what he's doing is taking both hands off. That's a no-hand wheelie circle. That is really sketchy. And that's a so-called donut. See, the rear wheel is spinning, and that was a 1 o'clock wheelie, which he overdoes. So if he wouldn't, that's a skitching. See, he's breaking it in.
Okay,
so there comes the sit-down wheelie circles. That's sketchy as well. That is really tight, as you can see, and it's, as I said, it's very slippery. It's not
incredible control, isn't it?
Exactly. And the thing is, like, you need to be in control because you will never become that good if you would crash all the time. So that's the opposite of a wheelie. That's a so-called sloppy.
Fantastic. All right.
And here we go with the no-handers. That is fairly easy. You put the idle up and just keep it running. You can do this in both directions or change directions. That is quite some playing around. As I said, it's all about combinations. And that's the so-called spreader wheelie. Hard to come in before he hits the street, but makes it. Yeah, and here he comes the off move. Yes.
And with a stand down. And then we go with the standing up. Tremendous. Thank you. Paul, there you go. What do you make of that?
Oh, you liked that stand down, Tristram, didn't you? You got really excited when he put the stand down.
Do not try this at home, though.
I reckon that might be easier than it looks.
You think?
No, that was brilliant. Thank you very much, Tristram.
Amazing. All right, coming
Thank
up
you very
next,
much, Mr. Pfeiffer.
complete change of subject. Sheep. Yes, sheep. They still outnumber New Zealanders by 10-1. We get the lowdown on our woolly friends, a new book dedicated to them, and a couple more books that might just surprise you.